I'm a side chick. Of course I don't want your man to myself.
Yo, shorty spun back, bro. Not only did she make a I'm a side chick part 1, she made a side chick part 2. I done got me a Cuban off that part 1. I'ma give me another Cuban off that part 2.
But I knew when SZA came out with that song, The Weeknd by SZA, where she casually admits that she's not the main woman, she's the one he sees only on the weekends.
Okay.
My man is your man. Heard it's her man too. Super catchy.
That's
super
crazy. Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I like being a side chick because I don't gotta deal with all that bullshit. Just me and go. You gotta keep me happy so I don't tell your girlfriend. So you gonna buy me that Birkin bag? You gonna give me that Birkin bag?
Once you start asking for money, no. No. But at that point, it's already in too deep because you're just gonna expose me to my girlfriend. So, cha-ching. How many Birkins you want? Side chicks are exposing themselves online, and it's getting messy. Video by Janae Danielle. Now, I don't know who told them this was a flex, but this ain't a flex. Apparently, side chicks, they speaking up, coming out the woodworks, you know what I'm saying? Coming out the bushes and letting themselves be known. Like I said, I don't know who told them it was a good idea, but they still doing it nonetheless. And apparently it's getting messy. So Janae, let's go ahead and see what it's talking about. Take it away.
Why would you take your phone that you paid for and let the whole world know that you're a side chick?
I'm a side chick. Of course I don't want your man to myself. I don't want to be the first dumb.
Yo, shorty spun back, bro. Not only did she make a I'm a side chick part 1, she made a side chick part 2. She seen the likes and the views on the first one, said, I'm gonna run that joint back. I done got me a Cuban off that part 1. I'm gonna give me another Cuban off that part 2. Hey, do what you do. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead. But this is a bad look, though. Personally, I couldn't go out like this. Nah, that look, nah. If I got John, bro, if I got a girlfriend that I'm entertaining, I can't come on the internet like, of course I'm a side nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just would look bad, bro. Like, come on now.
I don't think I have the mind capacity to be the only girlfriend. I need to make sure I'm in charge of scheduling you out to these other women.
Could you share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted? I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway.
Being the other woman has never really been a new phenomenon. It just looks a little different today. Back in the early days, women were reminded to be composed and have top-notch etiquette, while men were simply reminded that they were men.
From infancy on, we all learn.
Now, what do you mean by that? Women were taught to be composed. Men learn that they're just men. Okay. What's that mean, though? That we got spit game like my brother doing right there?
They were men.
From infancy on, we all learn from our parents.
I feel like she might say something along the lines of, as a man, the more women you get, the cooler you is. And that is true. You do hear that a lot.
Peers and our society, that there's a difference in what is acceptable or correct behavior for a man and for a woman.
A girl is a girl. She's taught that these are the things that a girl does. She walks a certain way. She talks a certain way. She looks a certain way.
Yep.
And the same thing with a fella. He's taught that these are the things that a fella should do. He should walk a certain way and look manly and walk manly and talk manly.
Those gender roles that society placed on men and women also shaped what each of them could get away with. And yes, those expectations followed them in the bedroom.
Society expects your husband to cheat. Men have needs, you see.
Yo, bro, hold on.
Them in the bedroom.
Society
his cut fried. How he bag her, bro? I mean, her shit not that much better. But he fried, bro. Who told him this was a good idea? My man got a headband, but with hair, though. Bald head on full display, my boy. I don't know what you was doing. What notes is you taking? Stop reading that book, bro. That John told you to get that cut. You doing bad. What is you doing, my man?
Expects your husband to cheat. Men have needs, you see. They're prone to urges, which a society views as natural, almost charming. Any signs of passion or desire in a woman are viewed as suspicious.
Bro said men have urges.
Natural. Or men have needs, you see.
Men have needs.
They're prone to urges.
They're prone to urges.
Which society views as natural.
Yeah.
Almost charming. Any signs of passion or desire in a woman are viewed as suspicious, even shameful.
Yeah.
So when your husband seeks pleasure elsewhere, an actress, a barmaid, a brothel,
that's normal.
it's shrugged off. Boys will be boys.
Society tolerated male
that is a
promiscuity as a...
I don't know, that is a fact, bro. That is a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I come on the loyalty test, I'm reacting to a Udi loyalty test. If the bull could get away with cheating, I'm gonna be like, yeah, bro, cheat. But I don't never say that for the Jones. That should just tell you that is a fact, bro. Like, I'm not like, hey, shorty, if your nigga won't find out, go ahead and get on the other bull. Like, I never say that, but I'm like, yo, bro, if you trying to crack and your girl not going, yeah, go ahead and cry. Like, yeah, bro, that's a fact. We already knew this, but it just puts it into perspective how true it really is.
Necessary evil. He's a man with urges and instinct. And on the other hand, the woman that he was hiding from the world, or his wife, she was the one that ended up facing the shame and embarrassment for all parties involved.
I beg your pardon? I am Mrs. Stephen Haynes. Sorry, I don't think I know you. I believe it's my husband you know. Oh. So Stephen's told you.
Being the other woman, or the woman he only sees on...
She said, so cat's out the bag, huh? I was wondering when you would find out about me. She was bold. Usually when somebody get found out for disrupting a happy home, they be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. She was like, so you finally learned, huh, dumbass? Like, golly.
So Stephen's told you.
Being the other woman, or the woman he only sees on the weekend, that came with a type of shame you wouldn't dare tell the world.
Yeah.
But today, oh, today, women are turning that very position into a trend. In today's video,
see, it's just funny because as a man, right, I wouldn't have no problem being a side nigga. You just call me whenever you need that good you mean. I'm a good you me. Like, you feel me? Go out the back door and everything. I don't really need nothing else from you. That is true though, because men, they can have relations without much emotions attached, or it's a lot more typical for that to happen. But women, when they have relations, it's a lot more of an emotional connection to it. So, you know what I'm saying? After you crack, you know, the typical meme where she like, what are we? Like, yeah, and then niggas get to scurrying out that joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like men, they're a lot more willing to take up that side person role, but apparently women are too, and they're not even sad about it. Okay, let's see.
How a situation most women only discussed in a locked diary is now an all eyes on humiliation ritual. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. Hey. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. When it came to affairs, or situationships as we call them today, back in the day, what made them different weren't the actions. No, we all know those will always be the same. Yeah. It was the silence.
So it seems the digital age has made it easier for us to cheat. But there's one group of guys who have always found it pretty easy.
Men in positions of power seeking sex outside their primary relationship is something as old as time.
But for almost 100 years, their indiscretions were kept secret, protected by one hell of a bro code.
A lot of men who stepped outside their marriage, or...
It's just like, bro, mind your business. What am I doing watching another grown man and seeing what he doing with his, like, yeah, bro, with his time, with his little man? Like, pause. Like, what am I worried about that for, bro? Even if it's not my homie, like, bro, even if it is my homie, it's like even more so. It's like, I owe him loyalty. I don't owe the John no loyalty. So that's just how it turned out, bro. Like, I don't even need to get paid. It's just like, oh yeah, bro, cool. We all just kind of understand. It's like, why you ratting? Why you messing up this good thing I got going on, bro? Like, you just hating right now. You slick hating. You trying to get at the joint I'm with? Yeah, bro, I'm coming for you. So it really just, as a man, it ain't no reason for you to say nothing. But I do wonder, well, there is a reason if you're a good person, right? But I do wonder if girls see it the same way. Like, if their friend was cheating, their girlfriend was cheating, would they tell the man? I don't know.
Multiple women were mainly men in power who suffered a lot less consequences than the woman they were keeping secret.
Yeah.
And in many of those cases, turning a blind eye was something that was hoped to be a part of the agreement.
Camilla was a married woman having an affair with the Prince of Wales. As it turned out, her husband had no problem with her affair with Charles because he was also seeing women outside his relationship with Camilla. Charles was still in love with Camilla and had hoped that Diana was someone who would turn a blind eye to their clandestine relationship.
If you were the side chick, you had to stay quiet. If you were the wife, you had to stay quiet by sitting back and accepting it. Even if you were the cheater and your private actions became public.
Yeah, there is a degree of like when you are a man in a position of power or you have access to a lot of resources, a lot of money, whatever, that would compel a woman to stay by your side. She kind of just gotta eat that junk. Typically, it's like, yeah, I cheated on you, but who else you gonna go to? Who's better than me? You know what I'm saying? I'm the best bull out. That's why you was with me in the first place. That's why I could get this joint right here to the side and still keep you. And you gonna do exactly that. And you gonna do exactly that. Now what? Yeah. And typically that's just what happened, because if a woman got a good life going on, why mess it up? That is for the people that don't have as much self-respect, but increasingly over the years, self-respect has become a lot more prominent in relationships.
You had to claim you were mentally insane just to protect everything attached to your name.
Charlie, you're not the father of the child. Oh, Charlie,
no.
I've been very wicked. I have done very wrong.
When Sir Thomas, her father...
I've been very...
Yo, bro. This better be a play, bro. This just better, because if I was in the 1900s and my girl talking to me in some poetry, I've been so unfaithful, I've done some wicked things. Like, bro, I'm really gonna crash out, bro. This is not Shakespeare, man. This is real life. Stop playing with me, bro. Real rap.
Oh, Charlie, I've been very wicked. I have done very wrong.
When Sir Thomas, her father, went to see his daughter, he went straight upstairs and saw his daughter, came downstairs and said, "Poor thing, she's mad." They began to realize that this was the scheme, that if she could be proved to be mad, then she would never be able to stand up in a divorce court and give evidence.
Harriet's father had determined to sacrifice his daughter for the sake of family honor by instructing her to feign madness.
Now, as we're looking at all these affairs from the past, I want to...
So they're saying if you cheat, you gotta act like you're insane, just to preserve the family's name, okay?
Say that we're not...
It's a little extreme, but wow. Women really do have to put up with a lot. They had to, and they still do. It is crazy. That I really could never relate to as a man. You know what I'm saying? I could only see and imagine, but having to do that, bro, being like literally just like so constantly monitored. Every single thing you do, you got to worry about it not only reflecting you, but reflecting the people around you. That is crazy.
Romanticizing or reminiscing them. It's going to show you just how far we've come today. Because back then, it was the things that no one dared to talk about that tore lives apart. But today, it can be small, annoying things that can literally throw your whole week off. This video is sponsored by Clover.
Hey, shout out Clover, shout out Janae, man. Get that bread.
Thank you, Clover, for sponsoring today's video.
Indeed.
As the decades moved along and the culture started shifting, these situations were no longer something people had to whisper about. They stopped being something that could risk you and your entire bloodline's reputation. Affairs and hidden relationships started showing up more openly in movies and television, and not just as scandals, but in my opinion,
celebrated.
I feel like they started to become romanticized.
Hollywood wants you to cheat so bad, and it's kind of messed up. Have you ever noticed how many movies, especially romantic ones,
man, bro,
just sneak infidelity into the plot like it's totally fine? Like, oh yeah, I know they're engaged or in a committed relationship.
Yo, this is crazy. Today is crazy timing that I decided to watch this video, because I just came from the gym. I ain't even want to say this, but I'm gonna say it, right? So boom, some months ago I approached this girl, I kicked up on her, I thought it was going smooth, I asked for the digits, she said, "Oh, I got a husband." I said, "Oh, all right. Have a good day." So every time I see her now, from that point on, I was just trying to let it rock, trying to be respectful, but she kept looking at me, bro. She kept looking at me. So I don't know how many months it's been, but today I was just like, all right, my nigga, enough is enough. Cause she was sipping on the water bottle. I'm over here re-racking my weights, and I just do a little nod. Cause before I was ignoring her, trying to be, like, it's like, you a married woman. What do I gotta talk to you for? I'm not trying to like get you in trouble or nothing like that. So boom, today I'm putting my weights back. I do a little head nod cause I see her looking at me and shit. She just keeps staring at me like just drinking the water bottle like these, bro, like straight like this. Hold on, she said, but it was like a little, like a straw, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? And she just kept looking at me, so I'm like, oh, all right. So I let that rock still. I go over to another machine. She got there before me, so I'm lagging a little bit behind. Literally, I walk up. We looking at each other again, staring, bro, playing eye tag, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, a intense stare. 3 seconds. I put my joint right down, like my water bottle, my phone, and my keys and all that. Put it on the ground, and she see it. And I go and I don't know what I was doing, but I walked off for a little bit. But in the corner of my eye, I seen her like laughing and smiling. I'm like, bro, what game is we playing right now? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm trying to let you rock. But enough was enough. So I decided to go up to her again, especially because in that gym, you know the pants they be wearing. I said, all right, bro, fuck it. I don't got nothing to lose, my nigga. Hold on. So I spun back. You feel me? And that's just really, it really just goes to show that I feel like people low-key do want to have some side shit going on. Because why the fuck is you still looking at me after all this time? You know what I'm saying? You a married person, but you still showing me interest. I come up to you and you giving me all type of access. I'm right up in your face talking to you. And you just going for that, John, bro. You forgot you was working out. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
But have you seen the chemistry with this other person?
Cheating in real life isn't a joke, and it really bothers me when TV and movie writers romanticize cheating. Because first of all, we cannot ignore how much influence media has on our perspective about life. So when these cheating scenes are added for effect or just for drama, it is actually not funny.
So now that cheating and being the hidden lover is a bit more modern and quirky.
So it's okay that I kind of cheated on him?
With whom?
Well, he was a guy from work, and it was nothing. You know me, it was just sex.
It's also become braggable to be kept secret or to be
that only works for the boys. Sorry about that.
With someone.
It's like, no, that's a little toxic, but yeah. I feel like a man could say that and that really be like dead ass, because he really just wanted to get that joint off. But with women, they're a lot more emotional, so it's like, I don't know, like, you must have liked this nigga. Like, yeah, bro, I'm not going for that.
When you know you shouldn't.
I'm a side chick. Of course I knew that man was married before I started dealing with him. I'm a side chick. Of course I sent him back home to be unhappily happy so he could come back to me and be. I'm a side chick. Of course I'm the authorized user on a credit card that you have no idea about.
That's crazy.
I'm a side chick. Of course I don't work because our husband pays all the bills.
I knew.
Bro.
And y'all may think I'm reaching.
He just became a sugar daddy, bro. Like, he ain't even become a man with a side chick. He just became dad. What's going on?
That's okay. But I knew when SZA came out with that song, that's when the conversation started changing.
What song?
If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's The Weeknd by SZA, where she casually admits that she's not the main woman. She's the one he sees only on the weekends.
Okay.
Put the pieces together as you will.
What I'm actually saying in the song is my man is your man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all share the same dude, saying that I'm aware, I don't care. I'm not trying to, like, I don't need to be his girl. Like, it's not even saying that you're his girl, saying that none of us are his girl. All of us are just out here trying to get different things for different reasons. And my particular reason is just get here and do what you said you was gonna do. I think it's like taking the power back.
Okay.
Because it's like women just are supposed to do nothing but like cry and feel weird and like, oh my God, like I don't have no, he's not my man, I have separate, it's just, it doesn't matter.
With lyrics that read,
okay,
like, is you coming home? Is you, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Are you out with her? Like,
is
in
you.
context, it makes sense in the song, but actually saying the grammar out
Sounds
loud,
very
it
uneducated.
just doesn't. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't care long as you hear by 10:30, no later than. My man is your man. Heard it's her man too. Super catchy.
That's
super
crazy.
toxic. Sums up modern music today, right? Now, from my understanding, this is her
I ain't even know she dropped this song.
story. This is her experience, and I'm not going to knock that for her. But what I will say is I do feel like this song conditioned a lot of women into thinking that this is normal.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I like being a side chick because I don't gotta deal with all that bullshit. Just me and go. You gotta keep me happy so I don't tell your girlfriend. So you gonna buy me that Birkin bag?
Nah.
You gonna give me that
No.
Birkin bag? Okay.
Once you start asking for money, no. No, but at that point, it's already in too deep because you're just going to expose me to my girlfriend. So, cha-ching. How many Birkins you want?
Wrong. You can go home to your plan. You can.
But I'm going to hope I'm going to have some good foresight if the opportunity ever presents itself. And I'm just a good man. So I would never even do nothing like this to begin with. Come on, man.
You don't mind being a side
I
chick?
don't. What? You can go.
Why were we in 2016, 17 screaming, she's like 9 to 5, I'm the weekend? Why were we praising being side chicks? Why were we boasting?
Is that when SZA dropped that song? I ain't even know she been in the game that long.
About the fact that man couldn't give a rat's petunia about us Monday through Friday, but as soon as that weekend came around, we were his choice.
It's basically encouraging women to share a man because it's sexually liberating. And my man is her man, and I'm not sad. I'm not crying about it because I'm just playing him. I'm just taking the power back.
So could you share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted? I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway.
They gonna go cheat anyway.
So if I know for sure that he's gonna give me everything I wanted, I will voluntarily share. Because we involuntarily share these men all the time. They cheat. My man probably cheating as we speak. I don't give a damn. I'm working. Literally.
Because yes, men get away.
It does go both ways, though. Yo, this nigga's crazy. He said, yo, my girl sleep. All right, let me text Saho number 3. All right, fuck it. He's stupid.
With way too much when it comes to
Nigga got a smile on his face, bro.
arrangements. So I'm all
He texting his favorite eater.
for taking your power back. But taking your power back shouldn't mean letting a man have that much power over you.
I don't need to be the main girlfriend. I just need to be the favorite girlfriend. I don't think I have the mind capacity to be the only girlfriend. That means you got to get on my nerves 24/7. I don't feel like dealing with him this week. Can you pick up the slack for me? I need that. You do what you do. Send them back on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna keep them for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then
Bro, they talking like the man is a child.
the other days.
That's
I need
frying
to be
me.
that girl. I need to make sure I'm in charge of scheduling you out to these other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I crazy for that?
If he's with multiple women and he decides who's first, second, or who's the favorite, I'm sorry, but the power was never actually yours. So the fact that, and I say this in the most respectful way possible, the fact that this isn't shameful anymore. It's not a secret.
When somebody comes and asks a question about side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not gonna leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay. Oh, my God.
So I've been dealing with a married man.
And these grown women, too.
He's been with his situation for 20 years.
Don't be
Golly.
trying to make it light by saying his situation. He's been married for 20 years. Go ahead.
I just want to know why it turns me on.
It's normal to be in a situation or situationship where you know
That
that
taboo,
you're
man.
not the main course, so you accept the crumbs.
Top 5 reasons why I was so comfortable being a side chick. So I was giving my
I don't think you meet these women in real life, though.
therapist the rundown, chopping it up.
At least I don't get that far.
She goes on to say that I'm addicted to the highs that he provides for me in the moment.
And that's led us to where we are today. Incoming, the weekend lover trend. Now, if you've somehow missed this trend, let me catch you up because people aren't just talking about or singing about being the booty call. No, they're submitting evidence. The trend is simple. Women show their face and then they show the man that only sees them on the weekend.
I will defend a woman's rights and wrongs, but this weekend lover
Do these dudes, bro, imagine just seeing your back, bro. I mean, it's not your face, but imagine just seeing your back on a joint TikTok. That joint go viral and your girlfriend see your back. Bro, I'm already knowing. That nigga's scared, bro.
is making me
That's
sick to
bad.
my stomach, and I don't know, I feel like you could not waterboard that information out of me, and I'll take that to my grave.
Do we have to start holding women accountable as a group, as a whole? Because that's why the men are not the men think they are the baddies. Like, the audacity. What do you mean you're his sneaky link for the weekend? Like, we have to stand
So
up.
are you saying that's supposed to be you?
But oh, I forgot to
It's
mention.
really not healthy either way. There should be a balance.
Most of the time, these faces of the men are either not in frame or blurred, because who knows what that man or who that man is doing when he's not with her or when it's Monday through Friday.
What the is up with y'all? Are y'all okay? This is high school activities. Y'all posting pictures of backs that y'all had to hide and take. I know you lying.
So, as these people are basically telling the world that they're the second choice or they're just a choice overall, the lyrics, "I never wanted to be your weekend lover" from Prince's song Purple Rain are playing in the background.
And if Prince was still alive, he would be pissed off that people are on this app using Purple Rain of all songs to talk about being a side piece.
They
That
just
one little
didn't.
piece that says,
They just didn't even try to read the lyrics like in context, bro.
Never wanted to be your weekend lover, and then people.
They just heard Weekend Lover and said, "All right, bro, fuck it." Close enough. Welcome back. Welcome back, brother.
By posting the person that they're screwing, who may or may not be in a relationship. Prince would be pissed.
Okay, now you got the full story, but this is what's not being told. The women doing this trend, they aren't doing it because they want to take the power back. There goes that phrase again. Because that's what SZA and a lot of other women think taking the power back means. To basically show that you can do the same heartless, no strings, no feelings attached actions of a man. So then, why does this feel like a cry for help instead of a grab at power?
This trend of "I don't want to be your weekend lover," y'all have to stop. I'm getting PTSD. This is triggering the out of me, okay? Some of the images, I'm like, Lord, please, I can't go back there.
In my 20s, I slept my way through Manhattan because I had no self-respect for myself. And the reason I was a weekend lover to all of these really sexy men was because I didn't have any boundaries. I wasn't standing up and saying, that doesn't work for me. I don't want to just be your casual girl that we have a fun time and then you drop me like a bad habit. I was taking anything I could get because I was praying to the gods above that maybe this person was going to choose me.
And the text, y'all. Oh my goodness, the text. Not only are people and the text.
I gotta read these. Hold on. I hope you know I love you regardless. Yeah, I like you. I mean, you're not ugly. You fine and carry ass. So of course I want to keep thrashing. Just say I love you back, bro. What? Yo, bro. This is insane. All right, I just wanted to say, let's just leave everything in the past, all right? I got a girlfriend now, and yeah, you're a good person, but I'm not the one for you. Bro, trying to be a good man. Okay, he a little better. This nigga crazy. You're missed by me. I hope Vancouver was good. I want to see you. Hey, you should get tested. Bro, what? I just tested positive for 2 of the most common ones. I found out yesterday. I kind of wanted to tell you in person, but I cannot wait any longer. Tested for what? At 5:49 a.m. You know she woke up. Brad John came in like a wrecking ball. Reading that text message as soon as you woke up. Off the wake up? That's crazy.
The text. Not only are people exposing themselves and the worst in themselves, they're exposing text messages too, which personally I find much worse.
This girl said, can't keep casually sleeping with you. I want something more out of this. The person said, I don't want a relationship with you. I thought I made that clear enough.
Some of these screenshots I'm seeing of these texts that these men be sending y'all,
Are y'all okay? Like, truly, are we well?
I mean, text messages of women begging for a text back, showing text from men panicking at the thought of anyone.
Yeah, usually it's the men, you know what I'm saying, very much so, begging for a text back from the women. So to see it flipped, it happens. When you don't see it in your everyday life, you don't believe it. But it does happen. It's crazy.
That they were linking. I mean, y'all, look at this. I'm gonna block you and then unblock you when I want you over? That sounds like he has another woman at home.
That's so
Does
deep.
it not?
I am so happy we never had social media when I was growing up, because y'all really have got me up with this weekend lover trend. You the side chick, and you posting the men that don't want your Are y'all okay? Because baby, what if that silhouette that you are posting, the woman that actually sees him Monday through Friday sees that and
yeah, it's
now
crazy. Now you gotta fight.
Oh my God, how stupid can y'all be?
Now, all of this boils down to one thing. Well, two things. That is the blame and the shame. And the internet is in shambles about which party involved, that being the man or the woman, should take on the blame and the shame.
I don't support all women, because some of y'all are slow. What do you mean a weekend lover trend? Is y'all just exposing that y'all are side chicks? Showing pictures of these men, messages of them doing you the worst way, because they don't want to get caught?
Again, why are we shaming
Yeah, what is the flex in that? I really don't know what it is.
women for the wrongs of men? Now people are blaming women for the weekend lover trend. Like, it's not the woman's fault that a man was an asshole and is now deciding to post about it for community, because I'm sure other women have
No. I don't think that's what they're doing. I think they're doing it as a flex. They're like, oh yeah, he doesn't want me, and I love it. I love him, but he doesn't want me. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way they posting it, it's not really a, oh, he's such an asshole. Oh my God. Like, no, bro. Like, they're happy about it. A lot of them are. Probably some of them are sad, but the vast majority, the trend, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like SZA said, weekend lover, SZA was literally glorifying that John. I don't think these girls are sad, bro. They know exactly where they at and they loving it there.
Experience the same thing, and y'all are blaming women again.
And the crazy thing is, as I was researching this video, I was scrolling and scrolling, and it was really hard to find videos where people were just blatantly giving men the blame for this trend. Everyone's saying, oh, this trend is embarrassing and it's degrading, and it is. But it's all being directed at the woman embarrassing herself, which she is. And all of that got me thinking. Y'all remember earlier when I said the woman that he was hiding from the world, or his wife, she was the one that ended up facing the shame and embarrassment for all parties involved. Well, this is the perfect example of that coming full circle. He gets to quietly move on to the next or hide you from his wife while his name is covered, his face isn't in the camera, and she's, yes, willingly embarrassing herself, but she's the one that gets all the shame, all the think pieces. Let's get this clear, okay? Because no one is in the right. This whole situation is just weird as is. But you should not be with a man that only wants to see you 2 days out the week, especially if you know he has another woman. That's weird. And we should also not let men have this much power over us, period. Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Knew.
Golly, I forgot this is a girls channel. I'm like, dang, bro. What about us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, though, you shouldn't let anybody have that much power over you. This should be an equal gender thing. Like, both genders, respect yourself. In them situationships, them being side person eventually gonna want to be main person. And yeah, bro, inevitably somebody will, I feel, say, I want more out of this. You know what I'm saying? Men are a lot more equipped to just crack and dash. But even men, I feel like everybody deep down wants some type of validation. They want to be chosen. So I feel like eventually you will start having those feelings of, dang, this dope. I feel like we should do some more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want some more. And you can't get some more, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be sad. It's going to be toxic. You're going to keep hope alive. Like, oh, maybe one day, though. No, my nigga, that shit not happening. So, guys and girls, if you don't got a problem with being the side person, keep doing your thing. It's going to happen regardless. In this day and age, it is very common to do something like this. But if you are the type of person to, you know what I'm saying, thrive or crave that attention, that validation, that being chosen by that person, that you're willingly choosing being the side person, unless you're just cool with that, like I said, that's bad. And I wouldn't recommend it. But apparently, you know what I'm saying, it's getting messy. Women is taking all the flack. Dudes is getting away scot-free. That is OD. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little even though, because usually men be the ones getting exposed, getting like, you know what I'm saying, degraded, all that shit. So the fact that women is now getting their fair share of the reprimandation is fair. It is very fair. And that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? Once you get told about yourself, once you get criticized, you could either choose to keep doing the same thing, or you could choose to be better. Only time will tell which one these people will choose to do. But I know what I'm going to choose to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably trying to press up on that Mary John. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, she just gave me the end, so I might do that, John. I ain't going to cap. But this is a great video. Nah, I'm a good dude. I ain't going to do that. I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, this is a great video, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Janae for making it. Appreciate y'all watching it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Or any of y'all in a relationship kind of like this, where you the side person right now? Do you suspect your partner of having a side person right now? Let me know everything in the comment section down below. Appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Golly, I'm getting my signs messed up. Love y'all. Peace.